Hey guys, what's going on? Eric Olson here. It's a beautiful day in Brooklyn today, as you can see behind me, and I'm up on my roof. I thought it'd be nice to come up here today and just get a nice view of the city. A little bit of smog, but other than that, it's looking good. So if you don't already know, I run a production company based in Brooklyn called FlowSpark Media, and we focus on topics in science, health, technology, and medicine in particular. And until about 2 years ago, I was an employee. I've always worked at a company, and I decided to head out on my own for a variety of reasons. One of which was I wasn't too happy with my work environment, but I also always wanted to have the independence and the freedom to work for myself and set my own hours and have the time to work on some of the other things that I'm interested in, like martial arts, music, etc. But what a lot of people don't tell you is that it's actually working for yourself is actually quite difficult. And having been an employee for 20 odd years, my mindset really needed to shift. And there are great resources out there, great books and things like that. But a lot of these things you sort of have to realize on your own. And so my goal with this video is to share my top 3 insights for you on how to shift your mindset from being an employee to being a business owner, whether you're a freelancer or you're running a bigger business. It's the same mindset shift. And if I can save you a little bit of time, not having to make these realizations on your own and taking a shortcut, I'm happy to do that here. So the number one thing that you need to change in your mindset is that you are responsible for everything. So when you're an employee, you have a job, you have a certain role within a company. But when you're running your own company, you're responsible for all aspects of the business. So what are those aspects? Well, you're responsible for the overall strategy of the business. So you're the executive. Even if you're a freelancer, even if you're a business of one person, a solopreneur, you are responsible for all the different aspects of the business. You've got business operations. I would lump everything into there that is just sort of standard business operations. You've got IT, finance, legal, maybe some kind of facilities responsibility there, gear, in a video production business, I have to maintain gear and make sure it's all working. You've also got sales and marketing. That's like a really important part of your business. So you've got to hustle, you got to bring new business in the door and let people know about your business and that it exists and what you have to offer, branding, all that kind of stuff. You've also got production. Production is whatever you're creating or making, or if you were in some kind of service business, it would be client relations or customer service or something like that. So you've got to it's whatever goods or services that you're making. That's obviously an important part of your business, but I would say sales and marketing is equally important. So and then a couple aspects of my business that are specific to what I do is creating content, like this video, for example, and then also publishing, which is getting stuff out there. I'm also developing some media brands, and so I'm looking at my production company also as a media company. So that would be publishing and platform. So where is content going and how is it being distributed and how are we analyzing how that content is doing. So that would be so my business has like 5 departments, even though I'm basically running all of them at the moment. But hopefully I'll have more people working with me in the future to kind of delegate out those responsibilities. But when you first start, if you're a freelancer, it's you, and you've got to do it all. So the second thing I've realized working for myself instead of being an employee is that when you're an employee, you have a work schedule that's given to you by your boss. When you're working for yourself, when you're running a business, you're basically working on the business all the time. And so what you need to do is schedule time to play, time to recharge, time to hang out with your family or your friends. And then all your other waking hours, you're pretty much working on your business. So that's what people say when they mean you're married to your business. But hopefully hopefully you're not working all the time or you're going to burn yourself out. But it's kind of a mindset shift. You have to flip this around from being, oh, I've got to work these hours and I got to keep this schedule, to I'm working on this all the time, and then I'm gonna schedule in breaks and times to work on those things or do those things with people that are important to you. Exercise, just doing fun things that you enjoy that recharge you and keep you going. So that's a really recent mindset shift for me. In fact, I wrote that in my journal yesterday, and just kind of a realization. And my dad is an entrepreneur, and when I think back to how he approaches his business, that's definitely true. And but he has a lot of fun, and he plays hard too. So I think it's striking that balance, which probably a little bit different for everybody. All right, and my number 3 tip for new entrepreneurs is to think about some big goals that you want to achieve for your company. So you've got all these responsibilities, all these areas that you've got to keep going, but I think it's really important to have like a driving vision for your company, some big goal, some big achievement that sort of drives the business forward. Because if you don't have that, you tend to just focus on all these little tasks in these areas of responsibility that I mentioned in tip 1, and there's nothing like driving you forward and giving you focus. So you're just jumping around to all these things, and it's really hard to prioritize when you don't have an overarching goal, because which takes more priority? Well, there's always something to do. So if you have a goal, it really helps like cut through the crap and helps you focus on the things that you need to do to achieve your big goal. So for example, like my goal for my company is I would like to get to $1 million a year in annual revenue. That's a big, gargantuan goal compared to where I'm at right now. So, but that's driving me forward, because every decision I make in my business, I'm going, well, is this gonna advance that goal forward? Now my business also has a purpose. For example, like I'm not just gonna do anything for money to achieve that goal. I have specific kinds of content that I wanna create, clients that I wanna work with, etc. But I'm looking at that through the lens of I wanna make this much money, and that's kind of the big overarching goal. That could change. Maybe I won't be motivated by that, but right now I feel like that's driving things forward and pushing me to create more content, put myself out there more, get to networking events, all that kind of good stuff, so I can improve my business and make it more successful. Okay, that's it for this vlog. I hate that word, V-L-O-G, vlog. I hope you enjoyed, I hope you learned something, I hope that I saved you some time. And these kind of things are great for me because it forces me to kind of condense my knowledge and put it into a digestible format and remind myself what I've learned. So I hope you got something out of it. I did. And if you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more content like this, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let me know that you want to come on this journey with me to build a better business and to do video production stuff and multimedia. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with this channel right now. It's kind of a work in progress, but the way that you can let me know if you like this content is by liking, sharing, subscribing, and that helps me focus the content on something that we can all benefit from. So anyways, I thank you so much for watching. You're awesome. Brooklyn's awesome. New York City's awesome. It's an awesome day out. So go forth and have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.